Last week, I was scrolling on my phone at 11 p.m. and I found a video of a guy speaking perfect English, no accent, no mistakes, funny, confident, and for about 10 seconds, I felt something heavy in my chest.
Uh-oh, I know that feeling.
Yeah, that little voice that says, "Why am I not there yet?"
If you've ever felt that voice, stay right here. Because today, we're going to take that feeling apart, piece by piece, and turn it into something that actually helps you instead of hurts you. Daily English Podcast.
From Daily English Podcast.
Hey, English learners, welcome back to the show. Your daily spot for real conversations, real English, and real talk about the things that actually slow you down.
That's right. We're not here to teach you a grammar rule you'll forget by tomorrow. We're here to talk like real people so you can learn English the way it's actually used.
I'm Daniel.
And I'm Nova. So, Daniel, how's your week going?
Honestly, pretty good. I started running again in the mornings. Slow, but I'm doing it.
Nice. I tried to start a new habit too, reading before bed instead of scrolling. Day 1, great. Day 2, my phone won.
Classic. We'll talk about phones today, actually. They're kind of the villain of this episode.
Ooh, dramatic. I like it. Okay, before we get into it, quick favor.
If this episode helps you even a little, hit that like button, subscribe to Daily English Podcast, and share it with someone who's learning English right now.
Especially that friend who watches 20 fluency videos a day and still feels like they're not good enough.
We all know that friend.
Sometimes it's us.
Fair enough. Okay, let's get into today's topic.
So today we're talking about the comparison trap, that moment when you compare your English, or honestly your whole life, to someone else's and you suddenly feel small.
The comparison trap. I like that name. So, Nova, what does that actually mean in simple words?
Good question. The comparison trap is when you look at someone else's progress and use it as proof that you're failing, instead of just noticing it.
So it's not comparison itself that's the problem.
Exactly. It's what we do with it. Think of it like this. Imagine you're reading a book and you're on chapter 2.
Okay, chapter 2, early days.
Right. Now imagine you open someone else's book and they're already on chapter 20. Exciting plot, big moments, the hero's already winning.
And you feel behind.
Yes, but here's the thing. You didn't see their chapter 1. You didn't see them stuck, confused, making mistakes, almost giving up. You only see chapter 20.
Huh, that's exactly what social media does, isn't it? We only see people's chapter 20.
Exactly. Nobody posts a video of themselves forgetting a simple word in the middle of a sentence.
Or freezing completely and just saying, yeah.
Right, that part never makes it online.
Okay, that book example is good. I actually have a personal story about this too.
Tell us.
So, a few years ago, I was learning to play guitar, and I followed this one guy online who was incredible. Fast fingers, beautiful songs, huge confidence.
Oh no, I see where this is going.
Yeah, every time I watched him, I felt worse about my own guitar. I'd put the guitar down and think, what's even the point?
That's so common.
And one day, I found an old video of that same guy from his very first year playing. And honestly, he sounded rough. Mistakes everywhere. Slow, nervous.
Wait, really?
Really. And that one video changed everything for me. Because I realized I wasn't comparing myself to a person. I was comparing myself to a highlight reel.
Ooh, highlight reel. That's a great phrase.
A highlight reel means the best moments only, like a movie trailer. You see the exciting 2 minutes, not the 300 boring hours behind it.
So when you compare yourself to someone's English videos online, you're comparing your full, messy reality to their 2-minute trailer.
Exactly. And that's just not a fair fight.
Okay, so now we understand the trap. Let's talk about how to actually get out of it. We've got 5 tips today.
Simple ones, with stories, so they actually stick.
Tip number 1, turn off the highlight reel.
Meaning stop watching it?
Not forever, but be honest with yourself about which accounts make you feel inspired and which ones make you feel small.
That's a real difference.
It is. Inspired feels like, oh, I want to try that. Small feels like, I'll never be that good, why bother?
So if a certain account always gives you that small feeling,
Mute it, unfollow it, just for now. Protect your mind like you'd protect your house from a stranger walking in.
That's a strong picture.
It works. I did this with a fitness account once. Every video made me feel terrible about my own body. One day, I just muted it, and within a week, I felt lighter, calmer.
And probably had more energy to actually go work out.
Exactly. Less comparing, more doing.
Okay, tip number 2, run your own race.
I love this one.
Imagine a running race with 10 people. If you spend the whole race looking sideways at the other runners, what happens?
You slow down, maybe even trip.
Exactly. You can't run your fastest while your head is turned sideways the entire time.
So the goal is eyes forward?
Eyes forward on your own path. Your only real competition is who you were yesterday.
That's such a simple shift, but it changes everything.
I'll give you an example. When I started this podcast, I used to check other English teaching channels constantly. More views, better editing, bigger numbers.
And how did that feel?
Exhausting. I was spending more energy watching their race than running my own.
So what changed?
I started keeping a simple note instead, just for myself. Last month's episode versus this month's episode. Was I clearer? Did I explain things better? That's it. Just me versus me.
That's a real benchmark, not someone else's life, just your own line in the sand.
Exactly. A benchmark is your own personal measuring stick, not somebody else's.
Tip number 3, celebrate the small wins loudly.
Loudly? Like yelling?
Maybe not yelling, but really noticing them, not just rushing past them.
Give us an example.
Okay, so last month I had a phone call in Spanish. I'm learning Spanish on the side. And for the first time, I understood the whole call without translating in my head.
That's huge.
It felt huge to me, but you know what I almost did? I almost didn't notice it. My brain wanted to jump straight to, well, I still can't read a novel yet.
The brain loves to do that. Find the next mountain before you even enjoy the hill you just climbed.
Exactly. So now, every small win, I say it out loud, even if I'm alone. I understood that whole conversation. That's progress.
That sounds a little silly, but I bet it works.
It really does. Try it after this episode. Say one English win from this week out loud right now, wherever you are.
I love that. Small wins build momentum, like a little snowball rolling downhill, getting bigger and bigger.
That's exactly what momentum means. Small steps that build on each other until you're moving fast without even trying as hard.
Tip number 4, and this one's a mindset shift. Use comparison as fuel, not poison.
Ooh, fuel versus poison. Same thing, 2 different results.
Exactly. Comparison itself is neutral. It's just information. The question is what you do with that information.
Walk us through it.
So let's go back to that confident English speaker in your video, Nova. Poison would be, I'll never be like him, I should quit.
Right, that's the trap.
Fuel would be, okay, what is he doing that I could try this week? Maybe he speaks slowly and clearly. Maybe he pauses instead of panicking.
So you take one small lesson instead of one big punishment.
Exactly. You reframe it. Reframe means you look at the same picture but from a more helpful angle.
I actually did that with your guitar story by accident.
How so?
When you told me about that guy's rough first year video, I didn't think, wow, everyone's bad at first. I thought, okay, so being bad now doesn't mean I'll be bad forever. That's fuel.
See, that's exactly it. Same comparison, completely different fire.
Okay, last tip. Tip number 5. Track your own progress, not your perfection.
Big difference there, too.
Huge difference. Perfection says, am I as good as a native speaker yet? Progress says, am I better than I was last month?
Perfection is a moving target you'll never actually hit.
Exactly. It keeps running away from you. But progress, you can actually catch.
How do people track progress practically?
Simple ways. Record yourself speaking once a month, just 30 seconds, same topic like my day or my weekend, then listen back after a few months.
Oh, that's smart. You'll actually hear the difference.
You really will. Or keep a tiny notebook. One new word a day, one sentence you understood that you didn't understand last week.
Proof. Real, honest, authentic proof of your own growth.
Authentic is the right word. It means real, true, not copied from someone else's life.
I love that. Your progress doesn't have to look like anyone else's to be real.
Okay, Daniel, we used some really useful words today. Should we do a quick recap before we wrap?
Let's do it. A little word tour.
First, comparison trap, when you compare yourself to someone else and use it as proof that you're failing instead of just noticing it.
You could say, I fell into the comparison trap after watching that video.
Next, highlight reel. The best, most exciting moments only, like a movie trailer, not the full, boring reality.
Remember, social media only shows you someone's highlight reel.
Next, benchmark. Your own personal measuring point, used to compare yourself to yourself, not to others.
My benchmark is last month's episode, not someone else's channel.
We also said momentum. Small steps that build on each other until things start moving faster and easier.
Celebrating small wins helped me build momentum.
And reframe, looking at the same situation from a more helpful, more useful angle.
I reframed his confidence as a lesson, not a punishment.
Last one, authentic. Real and true to yourself, not copied or fake.
Your English journey is authentic. It's yours, and that makes it valuable.
If you didn't catch every word, no worries. You can always listen back to this part slowly.
And here's a small challenge. Pick one of these words and make your own sentence with it. Say it out loud, or be brave and write it in the comments.
All right, let's recap today's 5 tips so they really stick.
Tip 1. Turn off the highlight reel. Protect your mind from comparisons that make you feel small.
Tip 2, run your own race. Eyes forward, focused on your own path.
Tip 3. Celebrate small wins loudly. Don't rush past your own progress.
Tip 4, use comparison as fuel, not poison. Find the one useful lesson instead of the big punishment.
And tip 5. Track progress, not perfection. Perfection runs away from you, but progress you can actually catch.
That's a really solid list.
And here's the truth. Comparing yourself to others will probably always happen a little. We're human.
Exactly. The goal isn't to never compare. The goal is to notice it and choose what you do next.
So now it's your turn. Question for you. What's one small English win from this week that you almost forgot to celebrate?
Write it in the comments. Saying it out loud or typing it out makes it real, and your answer might be exactly what another learner needs to read today.
And if this episode helped you even a little, like this video, subscribe to Daily English Podcast, and share it with someone who's been a little too hard on themselves lately.
Thank you so much for spending this time with us. You didn't waste it, you invested it in yourself.
We're proud of you.
This was the Daily English Podcast with Nova
And Daniel.
Until next time, run your own race and be kind to yourself.
Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye. Take care.